to get to the highway.
So school is finally out. We've been waiting for school to get over so we can have all our helpers. And we got quite a bit of helpers. We're missing Sissy. She's on the senior cruise, but she'll be back in a couple days. So we're loaded up with 3 trucks, trailers. How many horses, Rance?
7.
7.5. We got little Turbo, Rhett's pony. We're headed to Beaver Dam Wash to gather cattle from there, load them on trucks, and send them to Pine Valley Mountain for the summer. And it's going to be hot too. I think we're going to get into some over 100-degree weather before we're done.
Yeah, and then the little kids
Should be fun times.
And the little kids can just take a can and go in the water.
The little kids can be out there on their horses working in 100 degrees of heat. What you got there, Reggie?
I went to search to live with the wash. I don't think we need this much.
You don't think we need that much?
I've got tons of soap.
Well, Ryler, he's got the one we need right there. Rance, he's just gonna keep us alive with his. Rhett snagged you an ice cream. So, yeah, feels like we've been here before, sort of an annual trek. Load up that kind of a load. We got our hay, our motorcycles, and our generator. Whole entire truckload of horses. And the home away from home. All right, load that junk up so we can go. Where does it need to go to?
We're bringing the grit.
That's our cooler. It's just a broke down deep freeze. Doesn't work. But if you put a bunch of blocks of ice and your drinks in there, last time we went 7 days and still had ice. Got some healthy beverages. So we've ridden up to a place called the Joshua Catchment here. There's a pretty dang good sized bunch of cattle. I think we have 13 horses. And we've got a breeze. I know the breeze ain't that good for your YouTube video, but it's keeping us cooled off. It got a little bit hot yesterday afternoon. If this breeze keeps up, that'll keep these cattle moving a lot faster. If it quits and it just settles in hot, they'll quit and go slow, and it'll take us a long time to get where we're going. We're gonna go over all these hills, down into the Beaver Dam Wash over there, sort them, pair them up, work them up, load them on the truck, and move them to Pine Valley for the summer. Go to Anchor Brand Ranch Saddles on Facebook and get you a beautiful ranch saddle. It's the only brand new saddle I've ever gotten in that was comfortable on the first day. Right, Rance? Okay, it's 3 in the afternoon, it's hot. We've got a big bunch of cattle we've been behind all day. They're strung out quite a bit, so Ryler's right down here in this canyon. He's gonna stop them up and wait for the back end to catch up. That's just the front end of a whole bunch of cattle. We've got this nice sharp little canyon where we can hold them up. Not much battery left on this camera, so I don't know what you'll get to see, but we're gonna try to stop them here till we get them together. We're not too far from camp. day later, we're still sorting through this messy stuff here. Getting all the right babies with the right moms to the right owners. Takes a minute. All right, several days, fifth truckload. I'm gonna load the back end of it right now. It's almost fully loaded. They should have like 4 cows to go on the back right here. I haven't been a very good cameraman, so you missed a lot of the hot days, long days, but this is 5th truckload out of here. Porter, he came all the way from Idaho to load that truck for us. Tyler's loading his truck. So with the load we just loaded, that's the leftovers. We got an order for 20 more cows to make another truckload. So we'll saddle some horses, saddle some Hondas, go try to finish out another load. Hot weather coming, calling for 110 degrees in the next couple days. So the more we get today, the less we get in a couple days when it's 110, 113, whatever it's going to be. Is that where we're going? Let's saddle our ponies. You still got a horse to ride? Heard you tried to kill yours. Can't kill him, he's a wild Mustang, huh?
Bunch of freaking rats got into my saddlebag.
Rance left his saddle out overnight. The varmints, rodents, somebody got a hold of his trail mix. Guess they liked M&Ms and peanuts. Don't leave your snacks sitting around. All right, settling up. You can see the sun is getting up there, getting warm. Riley's not allowed to ride his horse yet. Surgery's still healing up, so Pickle's stole by Ryler. Ryler put his saddle in the back of the truck. He didn't leave it out there for the chipmunks to chew on it. Why not?
It's new. Brand new saddle.
Kind of treating that one a little special, huh?
Yes.
Trusty, his famous rubbed out mane. Gonna build him a padded horse stall one of these days so he can't do that no more. Go to Anchor Brand Ranch Saddles on Facebook. Order yourself a new ranch saddle. Out of all the saddles I've been on, that one right there was comfortable. First crack out of the box, first day. Some of the ones the rodeo champions win. How's that saddle been treating you?
It's a little bit sore.
Yeah, them champion saddles will make your butt sore for a while. You got to break them in. The Anchor Brand ranch saddle, comfy on the first day. Maybe you should order one.
I'll just win some.
All right. So if you are not an all-around champion cowboy with plenty of trophy saddles like Ryler, you can be like me and get yourself an Anchor Brand Ranch saddle from Anchor Brand Ranch Saddles on Facebook. And I might make a buck if you buy one. I don't really want your buck. I hate money. I like horses and kids and stuff like that, not money, but sometimes it comes in handy. Just gonna take a little ride right up in here. Won't take too many, like 20 head to finish that load. So we have 12 riders. If each one of them gathers a cow or two, we'll have it. So we're missing a little part of our crew this morning. We had to split. We came out from the ranch. It's a 3-hour drive, and then you mess up an hour because of the time change. So to get here at like decent starting time, we got up at 2:55 this morning and headed out. We left Mom with Rio, Roxy, and a few of the others. Rio's going to load up his team roping horse and bring it, help us out for the rest of today, and then him and Brady, my brother, they are headed up to Heber City for state finals high school rodeo. Rio's gonna rope up there. We're gonna stick around here and try to get a little bit of work done, and then hopefully go up and watch him rope in the second and final round this Friday. So that's a little bit of the game plan, kind of splitting up, do a little bit of rodeoing and keep working on the ranch work. Holy smokes, they found one. Now we've got 12 cowboys, 1 cow, and 1 calf. These ones right here, they got faster horses. They had to stop and wait for us. There's the redhead. She's been on Anchor Brand Ranch YouTube before. Idaho Cowgirl Adelia. Nice to see you back on the show. Got anything to say? Never do you? Porter, you got anything to say? Pretty quiet. Does anybody have a plan? What are we about to do? Boots, does anybody have a plan? We've got 12 horses and we need to find 20 cows. Somebody do the math. Quigley, you're up. It's like 1 point, not much. If we can't do that, we're a pretty sorry crew.
start bringing them in? Or just, and
I kind of think so, at least to,
trickle a few out, that's what I was thinking. Have a few right up to the power line, bring them back in.
yeah.
And then have the top ones go up to the top. Do we want to go all the way to the windmill today and start pushing them in there, or are those guys going to do that?
They're going to take their four-wheelers and go way up, like up to the catchment and all that, and try to corral some down there. So I think we should just probably work hard to get this bottom half.
Okay.
So there's this big deep wash here. Cattle come down in here in water, but they graze up out on the hills. So we're going to try to send some riders out to gather down into here, and some can keep stumbling up over the rocks. What we should do is make sure that the ones in the wash wait for the people on the outside so we can work together. So.
Do you have a radio quick? I do. Who else? Lexi? And I have one too.
Okay, so for a while now I've been feeling like Lehi leading Layman and Lemuel through the desert. They were disbelieving, but I've led us to the promised land. Look what we're about to find. Up here ahead is the water trough that I told the girls we were gonna find. And also at the water trough, what else is there? The cows that I said we were gonna find. Now you believe? Now they believe. Now we just gotta herd them all the way down to camp. It's several more miles, but at least we found some. We were gonna have a hard time going home and telling everybody some story about how come we rode 40 miles and couldn't find a single cow. Okay, this is not a very big bunch, but if you'll remember when we headed out with our 12 riders and we did the math, we only had to find like 1.69 cows per person. And I think this meets that quota for me and my crew of 2. Let our horses grab a sip of water. Yeah, if those other guys did as good as us, then we'll have the load we need. I guess our horses ain't that thirsty, they're afraid of the water. All right, let's round them up and head them out. So it's 1 o'clock in the day. It's not too hot yet. We were expecting some high temperatures, but there's a bit of a breeze. It's not too bad. But yeah, we got up at 2:55 this morning. It's 1 in the afternoon and we finally found cows. How many hours per cow is that? It's pretty sad math. That's like, so we're like 9 hours in and we have 7 cows. It's less than 1 cow per hour. It's a pretty poor rate of cowboying. But we're not coming to camp empty-handed. That would have been embarrassing. We can ride in there with our chin held high with our 7 cows. So speaking of doing the math, I was just thinking, if we're 9 hours into our day If we were normal people with a regular job, I think a regular job is an 8-hour day, right? We would have already been home from work and had our boots off for 1 hour by now. And yet we still probably have 9 more hours left in our day. We really should have made better career choices, I think. Maybe there's still hope for you young ladies. It's too late for me, but yeah, a regular job, we'd have been home from work, drank a 12-pack of beer and had our boots off for an hour by now. All right, there you have it. The 2 famous cowgirls from Idaho got the job done. Now I say we go find lunch in the shade.
Tá gravando?
Tá.
Tá. Oh, mano, eu tenho medo. Eu vou chorar.
Deixa eu ver. Ah, velho.
Era?
Não, esse me joguei saindo, mano.
Você consegue ver que vai machucar muito.
Eu nem quero ver agora.
Agora? Só tira?
Só vai.
Cara!
Velho, mano, isso é
Poxa!
Sai fora! Pode chorar, pô.
Mano!
Vai, uma mensagem para seu filho para que não faça isso.
Não faz isso, pô.
Para seu irmão que vai vir para me chamar.
Não faz isso. Caraca, mano. Tá bom, pode terminar.
Mano, isso é um... Mostra aí o pé. Sai fora.